everybody. Happy Monday. It's another day of the Vlog Every Day in June challenge that has been issued by Chrissy Jordan at southernplate.com. Thumaloo over there in her chair, sound asleep, so all is well with the world. The question for today is to share the most popular recipe on your blog and whether or not that is a surprising fact. So, the most popular recipe on my blog is also the most popular post of all time on my blog, which is interesting because I am not primarily a food blogger. I blog about organization, frugal living, marriage, home life, decorating, entertaining, grocery shopping, and I also post recipes from time to time. And this was one that November of 2013, which was like 2 months after I started blogging, I made it for dinner that night and needed a post for later on in the week, so I just wrote the recipe down and put it on the blog. The picture is not very good. I have come a little bit in my photography skills, but not very far, but still it's really not a very good picture because the recipe is turkey meatballs with creamy gravy. Did I already say that? That's what it is. And it's all the ingredients are like white and yellow, so it's kind of a bland looking recipe, and the picture didn't come out very well, so I probably should retake that picture and post a new one on that anyway. And this post is not one that's ever had a huge amount of hits in any one day. You know, as a blogger, sometimes you write a post and you expect that it's going to do well, that maybe it's going to get a lot of shares or a lot of comments, but this is not one of those. I just thought it, was just another recipe, like, here, make this for dinner, no big deal. But the way that I get traffic on that post is from people typing into their search boxes in Google and all those. The sun's kind of going down, so if the lighting keeps changing randomly, that's what it is. Sorry. People typing that in their search boxes, and then whether it's the words turkey meatballs or meatballs with gravy, I get a lot of combinations like that. And on the blog, I can see what people are typing to get to my blog. So it's kind of interesting sometimes to see what people type in search engines to get to your blog. But that's the biggest way that I get hits, and it's like a consistent, like every month, that's one of my top posts, turkey meatballs with creamy gravy. Just from people looking for something to make for dinner, I guess. And I don't know if those people actually make the recipe. There's not a lot of comments on the post. So if you ever made it, let me know. Ugh, my hair is driving me crazy today. It is so hot here, you guys. Oh my gosh, so hot. It's just hot, and everything's hot, and you're being wilted, and I'm hot, and it's hot, and I'm ready for winter. Not to complain, but I never said I liked summer. So that recipe has just always done really well, which is cool to me because it's not something that I tried, I'm going to make this post so that I'll get a lot of hits. I just thought it would be good for dinner, and it is a recipe that my husband really, really loves. It's not something that I would make for myself if I was eating by myself, or I don't ever get hungry for it because it's not something, the components are not things that are necessarily my favorites. I like the recipe. It is good. I enjoy eating it, but it's not something that I ever am hungry for. It's what he's hungry for. And he really likes it. So I made it up, and we have it every once in a while. So if you like comfort food, if you like egg noodles with turkey meatballs and a creamy sauce, definitely try it because it's really good. But it's just not something that I would go for. I'm more of like a vegetable, potato, maybe with some chicken and ice cream for dessert kind of person. But anyway, part of my wife philosophy has always been to follow after the Proverbs 31 woman, which I've mentioned before. And the Bible says that she does her husband good and not evil all the days of her life. And that can look very different depending on who you're married to, what they like, what your relationship is like, all kinds of different things. But for me, doing my husband good and not evil involves things like making him recipes that he enjoys, keeping his clothes clean for work, encouraging him, reminding him about God's promises and that he will be faithful to meet our needs and to provide for us, to answer our prayer, that he is all that we need. It looks like encouraging him to do his best and to succeed in his career and, being his cheerleader. And those might be things that are true for you as well, things that you can do to do your husband good and not evil. doing things that let him know that you're thinking of him. Those are always good things. Picking up something that he enjoys, a treat, a dessert, a special thing that he likes, letting him know that he's important to you. Those are all ways that you can do your husband good and not evil. And that puts us as wives on the right track towards being that woman whose husband praises her. That's what the woman of Proverbs 31, her husband praises her, and I think that sounds pretty good. So, oh, there's now Sprite again. See, the sun is like, we're doing some weird stuff. Anyway, so I hope that encourages you to not only check out my recipe that I will have linked down below and make some turkey meatballs with cream and gravy, but do your husband good and not evil all the days of your life, and the Lord will bless you for that. So I hope you're having a great start to your week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. You know the drill. Subscribe, because I will be here every weekday the rest of the month, vlogging every day about food, and we're about halfway or more than halfway through, so, oh, don't lose up. Anyway, hope you all are having a great day. Go make your husband some meatballs and do them good, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.